Do you know who made the bike that you're riding right now? Well, if you're riding a motorcycle with a 4-cylinder engine, then the answer is Kawasaki. But what you may not know is that before they were making motorcycles, they were actually making something else entirely. The first product that Kawasaki Heavy Industries ever made. Can you guess what it was? Well, in 1878, the company was founded by Shozo Kawasaki with the goal of producing ships. The very first ship that they produced was this wooden steamer called the Kazusa Maru, and they produced this ship just 1 year after the company was founded. But the company didn't stop there. They continued to grow and expand throughout the early 1900s, eventually becoming one of the largest shipyards in all of Japan. In fact, during World War II, they were producing more than 2,000 tons of cargo ships per year to support the Japanese war effort. But after the war, things took a turn for the worse. The Kawasaki shipyard was completely destroyed by American forces. And so, the company had to start from scratch once again. But they weren't discouraged. They knew that they had to adapt in order to survive. And that's when they started producing bicycles. But they didn't just produce any bicycles. They produced the first mass-produced bicycle in Japan. This allowed them to become one of the largest bicycle manufacturers in the country. But the company still had their sights set on bigger things. They wanted to produce a vehicle that would allow people to travel even faster. And that's when they started producing motorcycles. The first motorcycle that they produced was the B series in 1964. And it was based off of a British motorcycle design that they had purchased the rights to. The motorcycle was powered by a 2-stroke single-cylinder engine that produced just 12 horsepower. But despite the small engine, the motorcycle was a hit in Japan. And Kawasaki quickly became one of the most popular motorcycle manufacturers in the country. They followed up the B series with the A1 Samurai in 1966. And this engine. That's why today we know Kawasaki as the company that makes 4-cylinder motorcycles. But believe it or not, they actually stopped producing 4-cylinder motorcycles in the early 1970s due to the oil crisis. Thankfully, they brought back the 4-cylinder engine in the 1980s. And this time they made it even more powerful. Today, Kawasaki is one of the largest motorcycle manufacturers in the world. They produce motorcycles, ATVs, jet skis, and even helicopters. But no matter what they produce, you can be sure that it will be powerful and fun to ride. Just like the man who founded the company all those years ago. Kawasaki's founder, Shozo Kawasaki, always said that he wanted his company to produce products that people would love.